And I wrote this for my best friend, Auntie Arlene. Arlene Borosing, who was my classmate at Wolmer's. And to this day, we're like two peas in a pod. Both of us still single looking husband. And we keep saying, listen, all it takes is for one of which to do it, you know. Once it happened to one, it will happen to the other. Because for some reason, throughout our lives, our experiences have been the same. Well, most of it. Most of it. And so I really wish that she were here, but I honor her nonetheless. Once humanity is so important to me, particularly because we live in an era, not just this era, it's always been that way. When we're put to the test, that is when our true selves are shown. And I've always said that I am willing to be a martyr in defense of my values and in defense of my God. And Wolmarian Girl speaks to an experience when I was in high school. Those of you who know Wolmer's would know that the school is divided in two, lower school on one side and upper school on the other. And I went to school at the start with a very strict principal. We were afraid of her, called Audrey Pinto. Afraid of her. Yes? Now this English woman, the cardinal law is you must not cross the street. If you are seen crossing that street, dog nab your supper. Well, she put it in her polished way, but we knew it was a matter of life and death if we were caught crossing the street. On a particular day, we're going to our class on the upper school side, and there's a dog that was hit by a vehicle, but the dog is still alive, and it's suffering, and the oncoming motorists, they don't care. So it would be a matter of time before that dog is crushed. Wolmarian Girl. Page, please. Which is it? Which is it? 52. Is it 52 you say? No, it's not 52. Thank you. Wolmarian Girl. On a busy Marasca road where no one cared for an injured dog, where motorists do not come to a slow, and honking horns hammer as impatient traffic competes toe-to-toe. There on the asphalted heat, the painful cry of a wounded creature pierced through the peak hour hub of the streets. Out into the throbbing traffic, the Wolmarian Girl stepped, caring none except for that injured dog, whimpering, pleading, fighting with its final breath. And the honking swelled, and the motorists yelled. From their faces I could discern they were void of an iota of concern. Above the chaos, I heard her whisper, gentle reassurance to the timid creature. The Wolmarian Girl bent and slowly lifted her casualty and walked back to the sidewalk with ceremonious dignity. And I have always wished that I could be as brave as she, who defied the odds to honor her humanity.
Fabulous, fabulous.
She was a hero that day. And can I tell you, the owner of the dog, he had been searching diligently because he loved his dog. And by virtue of Arlene putting that dog safely on the sidewalk, the owner, coming along the street asking about the dog, found the dog, and the dog was nursed to health.
Fabulous.